Keyamo had lamented that most of his colleagues were redundant in the last 8 years, but many have not had the courage to speak up. Nigerian journalist Rufai Hussaini has called out the Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, after he said office of Minister of State was an aberration and unconstitutional. Reacting, Hussaini urged him to return the salaries he earned in that capacity. Writing on his Twitter page, Hussaini said, "Since the appointment was an illegality as you claim, it is incumbent on you to return all the illegal salaries and perks of office. Furthermore, you would have gladly rejected the illegal appointment. Safe to say, you never served as illegality shouldn't stand." Keyamo had lamented that most of his colleagues were redundant in the last 8 years, but many have not had the courage to speak. Then why did you speak? Why didn't you have the courage? Now you are telling us that you have the courage to speak. Why didn't you speak before now? You didn't have the courage, but now you have the courage. What kind of a thing are you talking about? Keyamo read this in his speech at the validatory section of the Federal Executive Council meeting presided over by President Buhari to mark the end of the administration. Keyamo, who is a key player in the ruling All Progressives Congress, seized the validatory session to thank President Buhari for enriching his curriculum vitae, that is CV, through the appointment. That was just what he gained, minister of this and that. One day they will come and they will still confess that this election was not the right thing, of which they know. That is to tell you that the election or that declared Tinubu or that made Tinubu the winner, he knows quite well that that is not the right thing. He knows. You now see all of them are just shouting on top of their voice. They are shouting on top of their voice, you won. They know the processes was not wrong. The procedure that the INEC took was very, very wrong. If this guy was on the other side, he would have been coming out every day to be explaining what INEC did wrong. But no, that is not it. But they will always come to attack Peter Obi. And that was the reason why he had the opportunity, because he was not doing anything. There was nothing for him to do, because people were asking this guy, are you not going to talk about the unemployment? Are you not going to talk about the ASU strike all through? For no wonder they gave him that position or that appointment to go and be talking and be shouting up on top of his voice. Can you just imagine that? Lamenting the situation further, he revealed that some of other ministers of state have been grumbling but mum on the issue. Keep quiet. They kept quiet on the issue. The prepared text he read out said, "Mr. President, you first appointed me as Minister of State in the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs in August 2019, and you later redeployed me as Minister of State in the Ministry of Labour and Employment. I cannot find the words to express the depth of my gratitude to you for finding me worthy out of over 200 million Nigerians to be nominated and subsequently appointed to serve as a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. My curriculum vitae has been greatly enhanced." And that's it. It's because of your curriculum, and that's why you can do anything. Those who are attacking you, accusing you of your selfish interests, have you not proven it? You have proven it that you are just there just for your CV to be high, and that is it. So you don't. And now that you have gained it, and you are now coming to tell us that it was illegality. Okay, oh. From my very humble beginnings in a small dusty town in Delta State where I was born and raised by my struggling parents, all the way to the council chambers at the presidential villa where I had the honor and privilege to participate weekly in decision making for my country in the last 4 years, it has been like a fairy tale. I give God all the glory. You just went there to go and do nonsense. This is not the kind of thing that people will, because you came out, in a shameful manner. You came out disgraced. People just saw the deceit in you. They are saying that from your humble beginning, from your struggling parents, and now a lot of people are in that struggle. And that time you were struggling, you were on the side of the people because you were struggling. But as soon as They took you to that place so that they will shut your mouth. You will not be speaking again. You forgot that the same place you were coming from, people were there, and you threw all of that into the bin, and you began to attack the same people. What I'm about to say, therefore, is not and should not be construed as an indication of ingratitude. Of course, it is you people that always say it, that you beat the hand that fed you. It's just exactly what you are doing. You have just embarrassed and disgraced yourself, because as a now you cannot be telling us that you are now uh, realizing it now. You realized all these things before, but you decided to be eating from the table because you are observing table manner. When you are eating, you don't talk. When he vomited all this nonsense and what have you, at the end of the day, what people are saying now is that return all the money. Since now you use your mouth to take talk. If somebody has said it before now, this guy would have been on top of the roof. He would have been on top of the roof, shouting all over the place. That, can you imagine? That it is not true, that the office is legal, is this and this and that. And these are the same people, when everybody can see the truth that is ongoing, but they are turning around, and you begin to wonder what is happening. Like what I said, he's been able to prove people right, that everything he has been doing defending Tinubu. Is it not the same man that took Tinubu to court in those days when he was governor? Now all of a sudden he turned around. So is he the kind of person that you think, of course you have, even that your CV that you think you have, it is already ruined. You think that you want to use it to just to climb, and that's it. And whether people are dying or not, it's none of your business. It's all about your CV. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.